start Paper Mario 1 and Paper Mario 2.
Okay, I'm ready whenever.
Alright, we're good?
Yeah.
Alright, so 3, 2, 1, go. Oh, I'm like a second off already. Oh. Alright, so this is Paper Mario. The Japanese name is Mario Story.
Because it's a storybook, Mario.
Yeah. This is pretty rad game. Basically, I picked up this game originally for our previous marathon, which was back in April, right? Because I very casually ran Mega Man 9 at the time, and I decided I wanted to learn a new game. I had heard that some major stuff had been found in this game way back when, and so I decided to look it up, and it actually turned out that maybe a month before our marathon, the current 80% route was actually found. So there's some very, very new stuff to learn. And so I sat down and I grinded this game out for about 3 months. 3 months, sorry.
3 weeks?
3 weeks. For, like, doing nothing but trying to listen to the Yeah, anyway, so I love this game, and it's actually a really good speed game for a bunch of reasons. Movement is important, getting good movement. Spins are faster than walking, but the leg it in, so you want to cancel them. You want to cancel them with a short jump, not a tall one, so you can spin more. You can cancel them by running into objects like stairs, spears. So not only is movement really important, but menu management is important. There's also just a lot of tricks, like actual tricks in this game. You can think, a turn-based RPG, turn-based like traditional JRPG would have very many tricks, but this game's got a lot. So there's just many facets to playing this game. And one of the great things is that you can just hold down the B button, and it skips all the text and writes from speeds and then the text boxes. And if it gives you a choice, you can press A to say yes and B to say no. You don't have to use the control stick. It's great.
It's conducive to a good speed run.
Yeah. So the first about 20 minutes of this run doesn't have any tricks. It's just playing quickly and efficiently. There's one trick that skips some cutscenes at about 20 minutes in. It's the black code skip, which is the first clip there. And then the run starts going crazy once we get to chapter 1. A lot of stuff happens constantly, all at once. But first we gotta, do the traditional beatdown on Bowser. A rather humorous thing. Later in the game, you get the ability to make action commands, so you can do things to have additional damage or take less damage. And I'm actually basically failing it as fast as possible there. If you mash the A button, Mario jumps maybe half a second, a quarter of a second faster than if you just let him walk up and make his jump. So by mashing the A button over the course of the entire prologue, you save a couple of seconds. Once you start getting out of the prologue, then you start doing action commands, and you don't want to miss them, and if you mash the A button, you don't want to miss them, so you stop mashing. Also, you stop having battles. So once you leave the prologue. Rather humorously, if you use a game chart to give Mario upgraded boots at this point, you'll find out that Bowser doesn't have infinite defense, he actually only has one, and the game doesn't expect to have to play Bowser's damage animation while he's in invincible form, so if you jump on him, the game just freezes. So there's not any known way, even with a game chart, to beat Bowser in this fight, because the game just hard locks.
Does he just have an arbitrary amount of HP, or?
No, I think he actually just has 50 like he normally does.
Oh, Josh.
Josh, probably.
Oh, Josh. He's got
But
Tell him that.
yeah, once he goes invincible, he just doesn't have a damage animation. If the game is forced to play it, it just hangs. Right, so Mario took a very long fall and hit his head and now doesn't speak Japanese anymore. That is, by the way, the basis of why he acts very strange. He's going to be visited by some starfish, some talking starfish who he never meets. And they're going to tell him to do some stuff which he's not going to do. And that is the plot of Paper Mario.
He meets one a couple times.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Spoilers.
So they tell me to go meet them at Star Summit? Shooting Star Summit. What's kind of funny is you can actually do the Black Twig skip, and you can skip going to talk to them at Star Summit, which skips a fair amount of cutscene and a forced battle. It doesn't take that long, but a fair amount of dialogue and cutscene that you don't have to watch. The problem is you don't get the star item, I can't remember what it's called, the one that gives you action commands, and you just can't do enough damage to kill the bosses without the action commands. And you also can't use Cooper. All of Cooper's attacks soft-lock the game, for some reason. You can use Mario's attacks and your other partners, you just can't use action commands, so you do a lot less damage. And you can't go back and get it, because of how the triggers work in this game. Now is as good as time to talk about that. In this game, if you get to a certain point, any point really, the game assumes you've done everything up to that point. So if we skipped getting the star amulet, and we entered, say, Chapter 1, the game goes, oh, you entered Chapter 1. That means that you've already got the star amulet. Which means that it'll cancel the cutscene. The cutscene won't exist for me to pick up the item, but because I don't actually have it, I still can't do special attacks. So you can't go back and do it, unless you re-trigger the prologue. And I don't think there's a way to re-trigger the prologue. This is just, you're supposed to talk to the whole family, but you don't have to talk to the whole family, you just have to talk to the grandpa and talk to the dad. This is Kamek. You'll later find out.
Somebody might want to turn down the volume on the TV a bit.
Okay.
It's
I think they
turn down the game audio on the OBS.
Yeah, just click on the red lines on the right side.
Yeah.
So click towards the left side to make them disappear.
I'm also just kind of quiet.
Yeah. Is that better, guys?
Good, bad, ugly?
We'll find out in 30 seconds.
Yeah.
Hey, sorry to interrupt. Go ahead.
What was I saying?
You're about to mention that.
Oh yeah, Kamek. She drops a block on the fence, and you think, oh, I wasn't paying attention there, sorry. And you think, oh man, that's annoying. Why would she do that? Well, it turns out, you'll find out later that that's the only spell she has. Why she did that.
She's really good at it.
I need some points. I'm at 50, so I'm gonna pick these up. Whoa. So here's another required fight. You can actually skip this fight by using a glitch I'm going to explain later, called loading its own storage. But suffice it to say, it requires about 20 to 30 frame perfect inputs that you have to start all over again from the beginning if you miss it once. And if you get it, it saves this battle. So it saves, it's task only, and I would absolutely love to see tasks in this game because there are a number of very interesting task tricks. And also just seeing all the movement and just luck manipulation. I'd absolutely love to see tasks in this game. The problem is it apparently does not emulate very well. And so I'm sure people would try to do tasks.
I've heard a Kickstarter began to make a not terrible N64 emulator after all these years.
Yeah.
So I hope it comes to fruition.
Also stick, how's that? Let me know if you need me to lower it more.
Yeah, I'll tune into the game audio.
Function.
Picking up some items. Mario, he can do a fair amount of damage with the right gadgets. The problem is he's got no like grab control. He's got no ability to attack multiple enemies until all the gadgets later in the game. And so I need to pick up some items in order to let me target the enemies. This is really annoying because I drop coins that I need. So that Alright, so this is the first part of the prologue sort of done. I'll get my first partner, Mario, also known as the Goomba with the hat. In Matt's own words, you can't make this shit up. He's busy listening to it.
The game audio is more louder during battles. James just needs to talk really loud. That's all.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sort of a quiet person. Alright, we get our first badge. But we pros, so we don't want to learn how to use them. Because that was stuff. So, rather interestingly, coming up, there's some Goombas that are on the road leading into this town. And they're actually some of the hardest enemies to dodge in the game, or so I've been told by I Ate Your Pie. That's a signal.
No, I know about I Ate Your Pie very well.
Oh, okay.
Credibility and I Ate Your Pie don't go in the same sentence.
Small amount of finesse there, you turn around, then the item bounces in the opposite direction, and so it bounces away from the enemies. These guys. The guy in the front has 6 HP and the guy in the back has 7. So I do 3 to him. To do an extra bonk on the guy in the back because he has 1 extra HP. And I'm going to kill them both at the same time. You would think that killing one and then the other would be better because they attack me less. However, if I do it like this, perhaps if you kill one of the brothers, the other one talks to you and the text box comes up. And so I'm skipping that by killing them both at the same time.
I'd say the hardest enemy to dodge in this game is Zap.
Yeah, those guys are jerks. They are really jerks. The puffs
Or crazy daisies.
The puffs are really hard to dodge too because they charge double. I actually, I have to leave and use that heart block, not because I have low health, I can use it when we're in, but because I need more FP. If you really want to go to the tree in the Goomba village, and if you knock on it, it drops a Goomba nut, and it does recover FP. But it's actually slightly slower to knock on the tree, get the Goomba nut, and then eat it than it is to backtrack, get the heart block, and then come back. Because you have to hit the heart block anyway on the way in, because you need more health, because you only have 5. You're gonna get killed, so you want to stay and the battle to 1. So I have enough health to survive as well. This is the only gimmick fight in the game. It's really fun. You can attack the background in order to do more damage. So I'm gonna bonk on this guy, and then bonk on the background. The boom nut will fall and do damage to I think that's the slightly faster. Yet more problem solved. Rather humorously, you can actually refight this boss. I don't know if it was discovered by Rob Dog, but I know Rob Dog made a video of it. You can go out of bounds here and then fall, and the boss is stored at the bottom of All sprites are stored at coordinate 0, 0 at the bottom of the bottom level, and then they're called when they're needed because you do all your loading all at once, so you don't have to load sprites in the middle of your function calls and stuff. So what's really funny is you can go out of bounds and then jump and land on him. He counts as an enemy, and you first strike him, and you go into battle, and you can actually refight him.
Is that true with hell bosses?
Probably, actually. If you
have to actually get to
you have to physically get to them. So this might be one of the two bosses that you can actually get to.
That's one way to face the final boss,
So I need 50 coins because I need to buy a badge, a wonderful badge called Speedy Spin, which makes my spinning faster, which if you notice is my primary method of locomotion. And once you get the badge, you don't take it off until you are one step away from the final boss. So it is a very important badge.
During this, are we able to reset the stream here just to get the audio down?
Sure. What should I do?
Move the red bar up a little more, maybe like another 2 bars. Then you just hit a stop stream, reset the down crossbar, and then just start streaming again.
How do I reset the down crossbar?
Hit stop stream